So this video is here to as an addition to the problem that I got started on when my other video cut off. So what I'm looking at here is an alternate. I'm looking at an alternate method for solving 13D. Again, an alternate method for finding out how to show that two functions are inverses of each other. Now, this method is a little weak theoretically, but it might be easier than what we have been working on before. All right, so here's the basic idea for this. So 13D, we're given that we're given a few things. Let me highlight as I go. So the problem we're given is number 13. Problem we're given is that there's this function f of x is equal to 3x plus 4 over x plus 5. And I'm just going to rewrite that for now as y equals 3x plus 11 over x plus 5. Sorry, this was 11, not 4. Sorry, it's 11. All right, anyway, the idea behind this to prove that these functions are inverses of each other is go through this algorithm. So replace x with y. So wherever you see x, you replace it with y. All right, so we're starting here, of course. This is where we're starting since we're writing this function in terms of y. So what we want to do is we want to look at the x here, and we're going to be replacing these with y's. Okay? So here we have it. So we replace, we have an x here. Wherever I see x, I'm going to put y. And wherever I see y, I'm going to put x. So I'm doing this exchange, all right? All right, so just a minute. All right, so here we have y equals 3x plus 11 over x plus 5, and we're going to do the replacement. So wherever we saw x, we put y. So here we have it. X used to be there, now we have y. Wherever we had y, now we have x. So this used to be y, now that's x, all right? So there we have it. And now I'm just writing this as, now I can write this as x over 1 because x over 1 is indeed x. What I want to do now is I want to cross multiply. So what am I doing now? I'm cross multiplying, all right? So let's focus on this. So I cross multiply 1 times 3y plus 11, and I'm multiplying x by y plus 5. All right, so let's just do the y first, because what I really want is the y in the left. So what I have here using the distributive property is x times y, as you can see, and x times 5 is equal to 1 times 3y plus 1 times 11, right? And so what happens here, I get xy plus 5x is equal to 3y plus 11. And now I'm going to be subtracting from both sides. I'm subtracting 3y. So I'm subtracting 3y from both sides. So on the right, I have 3y minus 3y. That's gone. 3y minus 3y is gone. So what I have over the right is now just 11 that's left over. On the left, I'm subtracting 3y also. But notice, I don't know what x is, so I can't have some y written in one step. Because I don't know what x is. What I'd have is I have xy's and I have 3y's. I'm subtracting 3y's from xy's. So literally, I just have xy minus 3y. So that's what I have here. Xy minus 3y. And I still have my positive 5. All right, so what I have now is from the process I just did, what I have left now is this. All right. Okay. And so now I'm going to be subtracting 5. I'm going to be subtracting 5x from both sides. Okay. I want to isolate my y's. So subtracting 5x on both sides. Okay, so as you can see it here, I subtract 5x from both sides here, on the left from the right. And so the 5x is going to cancel on the left. And what I'm going to have on the y is 11 minus 5x, which you'll see on another paper. On the left, I'm going to have, okay, so let's just write this out. So on the left, when I do my subtraction, I'm going to have x, y, minus 3y on the left. And on the right, I'm going to have 11 minus 5x. All right? So that's what I have here. And so now that being said, I just need to simplify. All right? And then I'm done. So I'm going to simplify this to let my y come out. I'm going to be solving for y. All right, so rewrite what we have so far. So far we have xy minus 3y is equal to 11 minus 5x. All right, and so now I'm going to solve for y by factoring out a y. So I can factor out a y, and what I have is x minus 3. All right, is equal to 11 minus 5x. All right, and so now I want to divide both sides by x minus 3. Divide both sides by x minus 3, right? And so if I do that, divide both sides by x minus 3, let me kind of darken this for you. Divide both sides by x minus 3, this cancels out, and indeed I get what I was looking for. I get something in terms of y. So what I have here is y is gonna be 11 minus 5x over x minus 3. All right, and so what you notice here is we started out with a problem in which we had to show the x and y. Let me look for my original problem. Okay, so looking for my original problem. Just a second. Okay, I don't have it. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna have to. I should have had that. Okay. Okay, no problem. It's not there. So what you would have seen if you look on your work that you have is that the other function was g of x is equal to 11 minus 5x over x minus 3. So if you start with one function and do the exchange between x and y, and you get the same thing popping out, you get back this for g of x. If you started with f of x, you're able to derive g of x from it by doing this exchange, and that means that the functions are inverses of each other. All right?